What up, peeps and peepettes? MorbTron back today with more Destiny 2, and today we are looking at Magnum Shepherd, which is the first weapon you can unlock for yourself after you've pledged to future War Cult in the Season 3 Faction Rally. Then this is a 390 RPM kinetic pulse rifle, so it is an adaptive frame. It has two choices of scope, a ranged lens and a red dot 2 MOA. The red dot 2 is by far my favorite scope in Destiny 2, so hands down, that was my pick right there between the two, and long zoom scopes just don't really have a place in D2 right now. Some people use them, some people like them. Not going to knock you for it, but not my cup of tea. Now, the two magazine choices you have are extended magazine and alloy magazine. So, you do notice the reloads taking longer with extended mag over alloy mag, especially when you completely drain the magazine. This is going to be complete user's choice on which one you want to use. Now, with high impact reserves, the rounds towards the end of the magazine deal more damage, so you'd think, you know, extended mag might be the way to go. It does give you one extra burst of increased damage over alloy mag. With alloy mag, the extra damage starts going off at 18 rounds left in the magazine, and with extended mag, it starts at 21. So you get one extra burst. It doesn't increase the total amount of damage gained from the high impact reserves trait, but it just gives you more of the perk, more of a window to use the perk, I guess. But of course, you reload slower, and with high impact reserves, you are going to be using all of the magazine more often than you're not. So again, it's kind of a, what do you want to use, you know, it's up to you. It's up to you what do you want to use there. They both play well with a high impact reserves trait, which is, it's good to have synergy within a weapon between its magazine options and its trait. But as far as the increased damage that it does, you'll see I'm on the Leviathan here, and we're on the bridge, or I guess the front of the ship, I don't know what you'd call it. We're gonna shoot some Cabal. They're already upsetty at me. But you see here, it does 249 right away. And there's an audible cue when you get the high impact reserves perk. I'm at 24 now. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it, but you'll see the weapon kind of had a little bit of light go across it, and there is an audio cue. Now, at the end of the magazine, you'll see the bullets do, the last bullet is going to do 312. I missed with it. It only showed 307 as the highest, but you got to trust me, it's 312. Now, that increased damage is about 25.5% roughly, because I think the high impact reserves trait is 25%. But this being a pulse rifle, it's kind of weird. It messes with those numbers. But there you have it. Now, how does that stack up against something that hits harder, like the 340 pulse rifles? And this one here is a Legal Action 2. Again, a faction rally weapon. Has high caliber rounds and rampage, but that's not the important thing here. I just wanted to show that it doesn't increase its damage unless you get a kill with it. So we're going to go with pulse rifle range, and it does 304. So the last couple rounds in the magazine for the Magnum Shepherd are going to do right around the same, if not a little more, than a 340 pulse, which makes it like hit above its weight class, basically. So, what does this mean in the Crucible? Well, we're about to find out. Alright, so here we are in the Crucible. We have Brutal, my assistant, and it does 24 to the head right out of the gate. And then, let's get that first bit of extra damage, does 25. And then all the way down, the last bullet does 26. So, that's an increase of about 5 to 8%, depending on how you look at it. Not really noticeable in the Crucible. I mean, the extra 1 damage makes it so that, you know, it's basically, it does a little bit more damage. Just a little bit more damage. You might notice it on somebody that has less resilience. You know, they might die a little bit quicker, or it might edge out some of the competition. But just as a reference, again, let's use the Legal Action, and let's see what this does to the head. This does 29 to the head out of the gate. So, is it going to punch above its weight class in the Crucible at the end of its mag? No. So, that is one thing to keep in mind. It'd be nice to see this perk be more useful in the Crucible, because right now it is a joke, kind of a trait. Like a complete waste in Crucible, and in PvE, is it going to be make or break having that extra bit of damage? No. But we're still going to take it into an actual Crucible match now, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so we're floating on down to Endless Veil, and we already saw how the perk works in Crucible, or the trait, how it works in the Crucible, how it really doesn't do much. We're going to see how the weapon handles, though. Anyway, that helmet, the helmet of my Titan, so ugly. But I'm running Striker. Not something I do very often. I'm usually Sunbreaker or Die. But I figured, why not give Striker a little bit of a chance. We got oh, it's a smoke bomb over there.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
All right. That was a bad nade. Good thing I have another one. And then as my kind of my backup close range weapon, I've got the Prosecutor. Goodbye. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Yep, very dead. But my teammates were able to take him out. So, I mean, does it feel good in the Crucible? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Cannot win up against the G-Lance. But my clanmate's going in and took it in the face. It's alright, though. So, I mean, oh, okay, that was a V-Wing. That was a V-Wing. Team shot that guy. I don't want to die.
Zone B lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone. Lost the lead. Zone A captured.
Alright, he smoked me, I couldn't see. We got him, though. No snipes for you, sir. Got V-Winged out of existence, but we respawned right back at the same spot because Bungie. You gonna peek? You gonna peek? Do a little peeky peek? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ouch. Okay. Yep. So, I mean, this thing doesn't really feel powerful in the Crucible. I mean, obviously, with what's out there, it's not. But that was a good single nade. And goodbye, sir. Got more points than the enemy out of that engagement. That is the name of the game. Got them off B, got a kill. Staying positive in those points, that's how you win.
You gained the lead.
And where is the Animaso going to be now? Oh boy. Oh, I got sniped out of the air. All right.
You're falling behind. Zone B lost.
Feels about right. That's what I would do. And revenge.
We can't kill if they're dead.
Revenge. Nice. Gotta love those spawns. Got to love those spawns. Take that nade.
Zone A lost. Power play. Enemy has your zone. You captured Zone B.
I'm dead. Had to use a prosecutor there because this gun just doesn't feel good. Oh, okay. That guy's a good snip sniper. And I spawned right back where he killed me. Well, I don't know what Bungie wants me to do in that situation. You just want me to take down somebody that has power ammo without power ammo? How's that rift for you, bud? So, this game is going about how I feel about this weapon. You know, not every game can be a win, and not every pulse rifle can be good. So now we left him with just a hair of health. Just a hair of health. If the perk that this weapon has was actually good in the Crucible, we might have actually done something. You know, I wouldn't ask for it to do, like, an absurd amount of damage. But just more than it currently does would be better. You know, if it actually did the 25%, the 25.5% that this weapon deals... This guy's gonna snipe me, isn't he? He wants to snipe me. Oh! And just get tractor cannoned. So, I mean, if the perk that this weapon has actually was useful, if it did, you know, 25% increased damage, it might be worth it. But where it sits right now, you know, 5 to 8% increased damage, it's not worth it. This guy's got his second Hammer of Soul. Hi, how you doing? I don't even feel like using this weapon. I mean, I got top in my team. We went up against some that was a damn good sniper. But it's just, the gun just doesn't do it for me in the Crucible. It doesn't really even do it for me in PvE. I mean, it's gotta actually have a trait that does something. And unfortunately, although this one does do increased damage in PvE, in PvP it's a dumpster fire of a trait. So until that, you know, Bungie takes a look at their traits and makes this one actually do something in the Crucible, and we have so many other 390 pulses, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Not worth it to use in the Crucible. And in PvE, we have so many other options out there. We have the Inaugural Address. Now, granted, that's an energy pulse rifle, but it's a 390 that has kill clip and outlaw. So when you have major competition, you gotta at least have something to go up against it. And the Magnum Shepherd just isn't it. Just isn't it. But that is going to be it for this episode. So I know it sucks that this weapon isn't that great, but like I said, not every Crucible match can be a win, and not every weapon can be amazing. So, oh well. If you like this video, if it helped you out, if you learned something, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button. If you have anything to say, that's what the comment section's for. Don't forget to have a good day, everybody, and I'll catch you all next time.